Hey everybody, Dave here with iBuyScrapCarbide.com. In today's video, I'll teach you all the basics that you need to know to determine if something is carbide or not. The two most basic forms you might come across are on the right here: end mills, reamers, drills, boring bars, round tooling. On the left here are inserts. The first test we do is the weight test. Just by simply picking them up, carbide is always heavier than steel. So I know that this one's carbide because this one's a lot lighter and this one's much heavier. Now if you can't determine from that test, the next test we do is simply the magnet test. Steel is very attracted to the magnet and gets pulled to it right away. Carbide is only slightly magnetic and gets just a slight pull to it. Now if we can't determine from that test, the next test we do is a scratch test. Simply by taking a known carbide substance like an insert, we just scratch both of them. Now, steel will scratch up right away and it'll have very visible markings determining that it is steel, and it's very easy. Carbide will leave little to no markings at all. Another thing to note, that on here there is some rust on here. Carbide does not rust, so that is a dead giveaway that that is steel. Now inserts, on the other hand, are very easy to determine. Just pick up a handful and you can tell right away with the weight that they are carbide. And most of the time they don't make inserts out of anything else but carbide, so that's a fairly easy one for that one. The only thing you do have to watch out for are these, which are spade bits. These are mostly always steel, but sometimes they come in carbide. A simple magnet test will tell you that right away. Something else you might come across is carbide with braze on it. On here you will see this goldish white substance. That's solder. They take small pieces of carbide and they attach it to steel. The only problem with this is in the recycling process it's very difficult to remove the solder, so that damages the tungsten just slightly. So the value on that is slightly less, but it is still very valuable. Next we have dies. These are always your much larger parts. These are wear parts or dies, and the thing with them is the large size makes it difficult to recycle, plus they have a slightly less tungsten content than end mills or inserts. Another thing to watch out for is in here they always have steel pressed in them or soldered in them. Not all the time, but most of the time they do. Another thing you might come across is heavy met. This stuff here usually comes in a plate form like this, or a sheet, or a brick. Now this will not pass the scratch test because it's supposed to be machinable. They can machine it into smaller shapes and then they use it for weights like on race cars, race boats, and airplanes. This will also not pass the magnet test. It's pretty magnetic, but it does have a high tungsten content in it, so it's pretty valuable. Also, you will never find rust on this, just like all the other carbides. But if you come across something else different, just get in contact with us. We'll be more than happy to help you out.